Welcome back, traders. It's time for another GMU Extra. In this short video, we're going to look at answering the question, why is risk management so hard? So again, the presentation is by Rain King LLC for educational purposes. So let's look at risk management. Why is it sometimes really hard to be disciplined about risk management? Well, it really comes down to psychology and the human condition. We all have hopes and desires. And when you're trading in the stock market, you have a desire to make money. Whenever you take a trade, you want to be hopeful and you want to be looking to make money. It's kind of our expectation. Now, what do we do when we're trading stocks? The first thing that we're taught to do is we need a trading plan. And what does that trading plan focus on? The very first thing it should focus on is risk management. Calculate your loss. Where will you get out of the trade if it doesn't work out? And you need to find that stop loss point to make sure that loss is manageable. The second thing you need to ask yourself when your trade plan is that loss that you're planning for and that actual amount of money acceptable to you? Or is the trade just not favorable risk reward? All of this is not intuitive if you think about it. The first thing we're doing is we're planning to fail. That is not intuitive in the human condition. We're hopeful and we actually have expectations that we're going to be successful. So this can all be very, very difficult on your psychology to start thinking about how you're going to fail first. Now, trading involves probabilities and taking calculated risk. As I mentioned, the defensive side of the game is absolutely the priority. Risk management is number one. There are times in the market where you're going to take trades and you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades in a row that all are losers. And you're really going to have to know your numbers about what your win rate is, what your average win and your average loss to see if you can survive these losing streaks. Now, as winning traders, we always know where to exit a trade before we even get in. If you haven't done that, you're really being irresponsible. So you have to know your edge. You have to know that if you turn over your edge, if you have a 2-to-1 edge or a 3-to-1 edge or a 4-to-1 edge, you have to have confidence that your system will work over time. Now, winning traders have confidence in their edge, and that's going to help them get through these inevitable losing streaks. When you have 2, 3, 4 losing streaks in a row, you want to make your losses small so you can survive that, not only with your capital, but also with your psychology. Now, there's a common fallacy that when you go through losing streaks, you need to work harder. Well, do you need to work harder during losing streaks, and do more screening and more indicators and more trades and over trading? No, the reality is working harder in a poor market environment will not change the environment. So we don't need to necessarily work harder. We need to protect our psychology by managing our risk. And this all makes risk management hard because we're going to lose on trades much more often than we are going to have winning trades. The difference is our winning trades are 2, 3, 4 times our losers. Now, technical analysis versus fundamental analysis as it relates to risk management. Now, fundamental analysis is not aligned with risk management. And what do I mean by that? Well, we were schooled in high school and grammar school saying the stock market, you should buy low and you sell high. That's what we were taught. We were also taught that if you're a fundamental practicer, you're a value investor, you're actually going to be enticed more and be told to buy more of a stock and average down on a name, even when you have losses, because fundamental analysis tells you that you're getting a, quote, better value. As the growth stock investors, we don't believe this fallacy. We don't buy stocks on the way down, and we don't hold losers. But you can see how fundamental analysis is making risk management hard. Now, growth stock investors, we want to buy on the way up. We want to buy high, and we're going to sell even higher. We never average down on a stock. Now, conversely, when we look at technical analysis, this is aligned with risk management. When we take a trade and we're trying to scope it out and frame the trade, we want to identify where my stop loss is going to be, and we want to know where is that trade busted and we are actually wrong and we should get out of the trade. So we're calculating risk and we know where to get out. And I can't emphasize enough, if you don't take risk management seriously, you're never going to survive as a trader. You're going to lose all your money. So technical analysis helps us greatly with this whole system of managing risk. So that's just a couple of points about why risk management can be hard. It's really a psychological effect on the human condition. We're so optimistic as people that it's very difficult to start off your trading plan talking about failure. So if you change your mindset, you really can improve your results. Well, that's the GMU Extra, a little bit on risk management and why it can be so hard. If you want more about risk management, go to rainkinginsights.com. Also, if you become a free member of the site, I have a BAM meetup talk I gave, which is called What It Takes to Be a Winner. And we get into a lot of other things, the characteristics that make great stock traders. You can reach me at jpoco at Rain King Insights. Love to have you join the site. Thanks. We'll see everybody on the next GMU Extra.